Vedu Boi creates some incredible SaaS animations. Today, I will walk you through how I recreated one of these trending styles step by step. If you're a beginner, this is definitely a style worth learning right now. This is what we are going to create.
Every day, your business is flooded with potential customers. Messages come in from everywhere.
So in scene 1, we have this text animation, every day your business. So now to create this in a new composition, we are going to add a solid layer. To create one, you can come to layer, on the top, go to new and add a solid. You can keep any color that you want, press on OK. So you'll get something like this. Now on top of that, you have to add the 4 color gradient. For that, you can go to effects and presets and search for 4 color gradient. See this one. Double click. And after this, all you have to do is change these colors to something quite light, like this. Once you change all 4 of them, it should look something like this. Perfect. That's how we got a background similar to this. Next is the text every day. So over here, let me show you. In fact, let me zoom in a bit. So here we have the text every day.
Every day, your business is...
Okay, so over here we have the text every day, like this. It's quite simple to create it. To create this animation, all you need to do is press on T. Let's write every day. Selecting all, let me increase the size a bit. Okay. Next, to animate this, go to a drop down in animate. You have to add 3 parameters. Firstly, position. Next, the opacity. And lastly, the blur. You can see over here, when it is coming in at the beginning, it's little blurred. See this? It's blurred. So for that, let's keep it around 10%. Maybe even 20% is fine. Okay, something like this looks good. Next, we want it to come from the right. So around 25 and keep the opacity as nil. Next, in the range selector, add a keyframe offset. Going ahead, let's say at this point, keep this as 100%. Next, right now, if you see, it's coming in letter by letter. We want it word by word, right? For that, you can go to advanced and keep this based on, instead of characters, change it to words. That way, if you see, it will come in by words. Looks good. Next is the zoom in animation. For that, all I have done is connected this layer. You see this one? Every day. You have connected this to null 1. So if I go up, where's 11? See this null 1. If I press on U, over here, we have added a keyframe in the scale. That's why if I go ahead at this point, over here, it's zooming out. So let's say at this point, we go down. Where's our new layer? This one, right? Every day. I'll parent this coming up. Let me show you. Yeah, I'll parent this over here. If I go back, see, we get this nice zoom in animation.
Every day,
Perfect. This is the exact same thing which is happening over here every day. Correct. So we got our every day. Let me delete this layer. Nice. Next is random layers that you see over here from here till here are all these small dots. Remember when I was playing this, we see the small dots over here. They are random squares. See these small squares. These layers are nothing but those squares. Let me just solo all of them. If I go from the beginning, you see this square over here? See this square. If I go ahead, see, we just have the squares. That's it. One over here, one over here. Clear? And again, if I go ahead, at this point as well, at around 1 second, we see the squares again. And then again, around here, we see them one more time. Cool. Let's not waste our time over here. Let's move to the important step. Next is this cool looking text animation. See like this. Every day was quite easy. But after this, we have this your business. See, these characters are coming from all the different directions. Your business. Let me show you how I have recreated this. If I enable these 3 layers, see.
your business is flooded.
Looks pretty cool, right?
Your business.
Same thing. If I open business, this 3 layers, let me show you.
Your business is
Perfect. Now let's learn how to create this. Firstly, you write your. Okay, let me make it a little bigger. Perfect. Okay, let's say we have to start at this point. Okay. Now here, we have to add one expression. Don't worry, you can check out the description. I have provided the expression to you over there. If you go to this drop down in text, in animator 1, see this is the expression. I'll just copy this. Now again selecting the layer which we just created. Again going over here, we'll add a parameter in position. Perfect. Again going to add. This time in selector, we have to select the expression. Opening this up in the amount. Over here, you have to paste the expression that we just copied. Before that, firstly, take this pick week in parenting and connect it to the position. Perfect. Now over here, paste the expression. And now all you need to do is just play around with the position. Let's say we keep it around 250 and this one around 180. See, they are all over the place. Let me just do one thing. Let me hide this one and these layers so that you don't really have to worry about that. See.
Today, your business.
Perfect. If you want them to be far away, you can just keep on increasing this. See, like this.
Today, your business is.
Perfect. And now if you want to take copies of this, just press on Command D like this. This one can come little ahead. This one can come after that. Perfect. For this one coming over here in the fill, let's keep it red for now. And for this one, let's keep it purple. Perfect. Perfect. Now if you see, we'll get this animation.
Today, your business.
Perfect. So this is what we have done over here for the original layers. Let me turn this on. See.
Your business is. Today, your business is.
Perfect. Same thing with this, your business.
Your business is.
Perfect. So your business next is flooded. See like this. Every day your business is flooded. So for that, let me show you what I have done. First layer is this, is flooded. So if I go ahead, after this point, everything will shift to the left. Yeah, right. I forgot that. So the first one, as you can see over here, everything is shifting to the left. We are doing that by using the null layer. As you can see over here, for all these layers, they are connected to null one. It's the 11th layer. So if it come up, see at this point, we added a keyframe in position. So from here till here, we are shifting everything to the left. See like this. That's why this is shifting to the left. Perfect. Now at the same time, if I click this, go to the graph, you can see we have added a graph which peaks over here and then smoothens out. So at this point where it peaks, we are going to cut the layer. If I go back, if I scroll down, you see, it's the exact same point where we have cut the layers. If I go back, you can see this layer. If I come one frame later, the layer got cut. So basically, as I showed you over here, in the position in the layer, that's the point where we cut the layer. Correct? Basically at the peak. Nice. So if I go ahead.
This is flooded with potential.
Nice. So it's flooded. Looks good. Now let's observe our original video. See over here, it's flooded. But if you observe this, on the sides, it's little blurred. Correct? Also, you see these different colors? It's not really black. We see these greenish colors on the sides. Correct? So to do that, I have added multiple layers. Since there are multiple ways of doing it, you can also use shift channels. But over here, I just went old school and I have created multiple copies of this. I can show you over here. In fact, let's go one by one. Let me show you the first one. See, what we have done is created a copy, change the color. See, the fill color is neon. And then on top of it, just added the Gaussian blur. So if I remove this, see this? It's a normal layer. And then on top of it, we have added a mask. So if I go ahead, if I remove the mask, see the layer is all around. It's a normal layer where we have just changed the color. So let me do Command Z, perfect. So a mask is created so that we can only focus on this layer. And then as we go ahead, we have also played around with the mask. So that the mask part changes and the highlight is only over here at the top. Let me turn on the blur as well. See, it will give you a look like this. It's kind of similar to what you see over here. Next, in order to take it to the next level, let me turn on this. See, on the right as well, we have done the exact same thing. See, we have created a mask like this. Perfect. I hope this is clear. Next is the adjustment layer. Even if you observe over here, this is out of focus. The focus is only on this text, right? So as we go ahead, the focus is only on this object. Everything else, F, D, this is blurred. That's why we have created adjustment layer. If I turn this on, see immediately you can see everything outside is blurred. So to do that, we have added adjustment layer. Then on top of it, created a mask like this and then added the Gaussian blur on top of it. Perfect, looks good. Let's have a quick look from the beginning.
Every day, your business is flooded with potential.
Nice. Let's go back. So after this point, when it comes over here, we have to ensure that this zooms out a bit and then goes little up. Just observe this word flooded, okay? So it zooms out and then it goes up, correct? And then on the front, as you can observe, we have 3 notifications. The first one is for Instagram, one for WhatsApp, and one for the Messenger. So it comes in one by one. And then for on top of it, we have some text and number counter. Let me show you how to create this. So till here was clear. Next is the shape layer, which will act as the background for the first notification. So if I turn this on, let me press on U. See, we have added keyframe scale. So at the beginning it's 0. Let's move ahead. So at this point it becomes 110. So it goes down to 90 and it comes to rest at 100. So this is how you create the bouncing animation. Perfect. Let me see.
Potential customers.
Perfect. Looks pretty good, right? Now on top of this, we have to add all the elements which are inside it. So let me turn them on one by one. Yeah, perfect. I think we also have a number counter, right? Yeah, this one. So now if you observe over here, for all these layers, we have connected them to this object. Okay. When we do that, whatever animation that we have done for this layer automatically impacts all these other layers. If I show you from the beginning, see. As we have added a keyframe for scale for this layer, we didn't really have to add it one more time for the Instagram layer. Scale gets added automatically. Perfect. Let me show you.
With potential customers.
Nice. Okay. This is simple image. You don't really want me to explain you anything on this. Alright, I forgot to tell you one thing. This one, right? This shape layer. How to create this shape layer? You might wonder. So for that, all we have done is gone over here, selected the rounded rectangle tool. Let me show you from scratch. Create this over here like this. Perfect. Let me drag this down. Where is shape layer 1? Okay. Next, let's change the fill to solid color. Keep it gray like this. Perfect. We have to ensure that on this layer, we add the Gaussian blur. So going over here, let's search for Gaussian blur. Perfect. Let's increase the size. Nice. And finally, we have to turn this layer into adjustment layer. For that, coming over here, simply click on this option. Perfect. Now wherever you take this, see, it will act like a nice adjustment layer. If you make it darker, perfect. So this is how you can create a nice glass effect that you see over here. Okay, looks good. Let me delete this. Okay. Now what else is pending? Yeah, right. The number counter. So over here, similar to our original video, I have added a number counter. See, when this came in, we had a nice number counter which keeps on going from 0 till, let's say, around 15-20. So to create one, where is it? Yeah, this one, right? It's quite simple. I'll show you. Let me create it over here, right? So let's go over here. Let's create an ellipse. Perfect. Let me write a random number on top of it. Let's keep it white for now. Nice. Now over here, on top of this, we have to go to Effects, Expression Control, and search for Slider Control. Next, go to drop down in Text. You see this source text? Take this pick and connect it to the Slider Control. Nice. Now we have to add one expression. Let me go to the original one. Yeah, this one, right? Here in the text, you'll find this expression. Let's copy this. Where is it? Yeah, this one. Let's go over here and just paste this expression. With this, all we have done is added a plus. You see, earlier the plus was not here. This is the same slider control, the slider, and this one .value.toFixed. With this, we remove the decimal points. So in this case, let me press on U. See the correct. So basically, at this point, it might be 0, and then at 3 seconds, let's increase the value. Maybe around, keep it around 9, right? So from over here,
Customers.
perfect. Again, don't worry, I'll provide you the expression in the description. Perfect, looks pretty cool. So that's what we have done over here for the counter. In similar manner, we have created this one as well, right? So if I zoom out a bit, see. So from this point onwards, till 3 seconds, as I bring the next animation, this one as well as this, it goes up a bit. So for that, you can see these layers, this one as well as these layers are connected to null 2. You might question me how that is done. As you can see over here, all of them are connected to null 1. But the trick is, you have connected our null 1 to null 2. That's how automatically all these layers get connected to null 2. That's why at this point, where you drag this one little up, see like this, correct? Everything gets shifted up. So next is the animation for WhatsApp. And finally, we have one more animation for the Messenger, correct? So if I go here, nice, perfect. Let's see.
With potential customers.
Nice. Now let's say next animation, we completed till here. Next, this shifts quickly to the left and this text comes in, messages coming from, correct? So we have this text over here. Let me show you. This shifts to the left, correct? And then we have the text, messages coming from.
Messages come in.
Correct. Now let me show you how to create this. Just take the text tool. Let's write the same thing. Messages coming from. Select all. Over here, let's keep it black. Going to a drop down. Let's add a position. Let's keep it on the right like this. Okay, going to add. Let's add opacity. Keep this nil. Going over here. In advanced, we have to keep this, or maybe no, I think we want this by characters, right? So we'll keep this as characters, and then in the shape, keep it as a ramp up. Let's keep this around 25 or 30, and this one can be 100. Fine. And finally, we'll add a keyframe offset, keep this minus 100. Going ahead, let's say at this point, keep this to positive 100. So at this point, this is negative 100. Perfect. So as you can see over here, this is too fast. I'll do one thing. I'll maybe keep this over here. So from 4 seconds. Perfect. So now if you see over here, we get a similar animation like the one on the top. So like this.
Messages come in from.
If you want to increase the duration, simply take this keyframe and keep it over here.
Come in from everywhere.
Nice. Let's delete it. Okay. So messages coming from everywhere. So this will act as this pointer. You see over here, we had this pointer, right? Messages coming from, see this one. This will act as a similar pointer. Okay.
Messages come in from.
Messages coming from, I think so. I'll do one thing. I'll keep this as black. Black would be much better.
Messages come in from every.
Nice. And the final one, I think, let's see the animation for this. Right. Maybe the animation can be faster. This is fine. Ideally at this point, it should be over here. Correct. If I go back, let me see.
Messages come in from every.
Yeah, this is better, right? Ideally at this point, I can do one thing. Ideally at this point, this keyframe can be over here.
Messages come in from everywhere.
Okay. Next, the final animation. Quite easy again. Let me zoom in.
In from everywhere.
Perfect. Let's see the original one. Messages coming from everywhere. Okay. So to create similar thing, all we have done is added the word everywhere like this. Everywhere one. So this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on top of this, we have added this adjustment layer. As you can observe on this adjustment layer, all we have done is added the bulge effect. If I reset this, so it will look like this. We're going to make this bulge. All we have done is increase this size and also this size. Perfect. Something like this. Correct? Perfect. Looks pretty good. Nice. And finally, we have added one more adjustment layer on which we have added a mask. If I go here, we can see we added a mask. This one. See this mask. So that we could add this Gaussian blur, because even over here you see this other text is not really focusing on the middle piece, is blurred. So to create something similar, you added this Gaussian blur. So you can even increase this number. So this becomes more blurred. Perfect. Looks pretty cool. Let's have a quick look from the beginning. Let me make this bigger first. Okay.
Every day, your business is flooded with potential customers. Messages come in from everywhere.
Nice. See, we just covered 5 seconds, but look at the number of layers and efforts that it took us to complete. So that's it guys for this tutorial. I really hope you would have learned some new ways which you can go back and apply in your own videos. Thank you for watching till the end. I'll catch you very soon next time.